What's good everyone, it's your boy yadiiiigg, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Playboi Carti, and thanks to a recent Pierre Bourne live IG stream, we've gotten a new Carti snippet, and there's one thing that stood out to me personally, so I wanted to play it for you guys and then talk about it.
I didn't wanna flex, man, I told him stop it, strokes, then I argue, I didn't wanna fuck, man, but that's just be a arch. Niggas just watch, yeah, they just gon' watch me, fucking on this bitch. A best friend watch, yeah.
I'm done with my feelings, I'm running for loving. So hold me in public and give me discussion. I got something we could talk about. I could laugh, you could smile. Let's just put it in the past, we could kick it for a while. I'm done with my feelings, I'm running for loving. So hold me in public and give me discussion. I got something we could talk about. I could laugh, you could smile. Let's just put it in the past, we could kick it for a while.
And just in case you guys didn't pick up on what's so different about this, to me what stood out straight away is his voice. We haven't got such an old Carti sounding snippet for so long. It's not the baby voice, it's not the high pitched voice, it's a very 2014-2015 sounding Carti. Now the caveat to this is that we know for a fact that this is an older Pierre song. We have snippets of this song which goes by TMZ dating all the way back to 2017 when it was poised to be on TLOP 4. However, we don't know why it never dropped or when Carti's voice was recorded. There's a couple possibilities though. It's possible that it's an older Carti verse and Pierre decided to hold on to it for TLOP 5 as TLOP 4 was just going to be a solo project. It's also a possibility that the song is a throwaway never to be released, and considering we also know for a fact that Pierre and Carti have been recording a ton while Pierre has been on his TLOP 4 tour, it's also therefore a possibility that it's a newer Carti verse on an older Pierre song, and depending on the context and the scenario of how old this verse is, this could mean that this older deeper voice is no real indication of Carti's voice moving forward, or possibly if it's a newer Carti feature, it could give us an indication of where Carti's taking his voice moving forward. In case you guys forgot, somewhere around last year, Carti would say that after a whole lot of red, he would be going back to that quote, old Carti. Now, we never really got to see Carti clarify what he meant by this. I speculated that at the time it was going to represent a change in his voice, as this era of Carti has been synonymous with the baby voice and a high-pitched voice, whereas the older SoundCloud Carti days of 2014 and 15, we saw a much deeper Carti voice, similar to one in this newest snippet. And then again, where he said recently that a whole lot of red was going to prove he can rap and hears bars, this again I took to mean that he was going to somehow incorporate that older 2014, 2015, 2016 style, where he was more so quote-unquote actually rapping and putting together some half decent verses compared to his newer style, which pales in comparison rapping wise, to be honest. But either way, even if this is a new or an old snippet or what have you, hearing a snippet of Carti using his older, deeper, rougher voice again just makes me want to hear this style again from him so bad. Not hearing him sound so high pitched and not hearing him sound like he's stretching his voice to its absolute limits for a change is actually really refreshing, and it just sounds so smooth on a beat when he's using this voice. And how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys like how his voice sounds on this? Do you want more of this older Carti sound moving forward? Or do you not even like this and do you only want the baby voice moving forward? Also, quick shout out to my G2900 Legion, one of my favorite Carti feeds, and he has some rare videos on there. Make sure to check it out if you haven't. And shout out to everyone else showing me love over on my Instagram, at yadiiiigg. You guys know what to do. Make sure to follow your boy and show me some love. But let's finish off this video. For me, as I've said repeatedly before, I hope a whole lot of red is not 100% baby voice. I love the baby voice, but I think in small doses it's much more welcome than when I hear it non-stop, and hearing a newer snippet with the older voice just makes me want it even more. And we know for a fact that they're still recording a whole lot of red and it's not done, so realistically we actually have no idea what's even on the album at this point, so we could see a mixture of the normal voice and the higher pitched voice from this. But that's all from me today, guys. Make sure to let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, all that good YouTube stuff. And there are more videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.